Hello, Hola, Konnichiwa, Salaam, Ciao Namaste. Peace to all. This is Soulology, the science of the soul. We see in today's society such cruelty to people of different color. We see so much cruelty, give or take someone's sex. We see so much cruelty, give or take someone's sexuality. Tell me, have you ever noticed simple things such as like wars going on, hatred going on, and everything, right? And you've probably seen this plenty of times. This is what shows how primitive our evolution at this point in time has been. So we see all these things, and many people might believe in a sense that the human race is brilliant and superior. But the truth is the exact opposite. In this day and age, the human race is quite primitive. So we're seeing all this happen right now. And some might think, no, we're not, and this and that, but it's being seen and observed right now. There's no right or wrong. We're about to go deep into something amazing. Seeing and observing the primitive side of the human race and how, no matter if it's a group, no matter if it's just you, can we evolve more to change that? Here's some ways. One of the ways you can stop is by watching what's on TV and in the media. But I gotta watch my news, I gotta watch this, I gotta watch that. You don't have to watch anything. You see, the images you are watching on the screen do much more than just you watching a show. You see, if you've ever watched a FIFA World Series or a Super Bowl, they play many different commercials. These commercials are specifically put on there to prime your mind and put subliminals in priming your mind into thinking a certain way. Whether it be to purchase something or whether it be a certain situation. This is done even in politics. In my personal experience, I had a lot of hate when it came to different colors of skin or different things that were going on in the world. And it had been embedded in me showing fear. When I had stopped watching them, and when I had started meditating and reading a lot more, I noticed a difference in how I thought, how I processed, and how quickly I understood things. So, when you're more prone to figure things out and understand them fully and do your own research, you see a bigger picture than what anybody in the media is truly telling you. Another thing to stop the primitive look of many people in today's society and evolve is to observe. I observe many things. Humans would believe they observe, perhaps. But the truth is, we go by a day-to-day basis of right or wrong. We do this in our courts. We do this with families. We do this with friends. We tell them through ancient books that we read that we haven't observed because we were never there, by the way. That what is true in this book is true. When you are more prone to observe the situation at hand right in front of you, you see this from a fuller angle. When you see certain people doing something harmful to a person, for example, and let's say they go to court, and in court, no one believes they did anything wrong, but the evidence has been everywhere through video, through evidence of other people seeing this. This shows observation, of course, of what is so. But when we have court cases or anything, the goal is to lie your way out. We are a race of secrecy, believing that secret is key to growing things. Secrecy could never help or change anything. So in order to truly grow something as it is, you must desire, if anything, in order to grow and evolve the human race, to observe, finding what works and what doesn't work in its entirety. This is a big way in changing the way you see, the retrospect of what you see on this planet, because now you are thinking from a most unconditional, unbiased, unopinionated way, but seeing what is so, and finding a way to work that into the daily life of what you do. On top of that, you need to understand the simple fact that you're all one. You are all one thing. There was something I was reading earlier that if you look into a person's eye, you can see the universe just as you see in different planets. And that is a very valid statement because who you are is stardust. Some people might think, oh, well, does that mean I'm nothing? I'm just space? On the contrary, you are nothing close to space. You are magnificent. And because of who you are connected to one amazing, magnificent being that you are a part of. I talked about this in the Pink Elephant in the Room conversation. And I will have a link for the description down below for it, where you can find it. You are a part of the whole. You see, you are in one true essence, one mind. This doesn't mean no one has their own individual thoughts, but you all are the same thing. When you recognize that, you recognize the simple fact that what you're doing simply to another, you are only doing to yourself. And if you're doing this to yourself, as you've done to another, the only person you're harming is you. Something to think about, right? In my experience, I used to argue and hurt other people in my life until I had an understanding of how we really are. That who we are is all the same thing. And because we're the same thing, that I'd only hurt myself. Whether it means I judge someone else, I'm only judging myself. Whether it means yelling and arguing with someone else to be right, it means I'm only hurting myself.